I know it's been a while since I have given you guys a little update as to what's been going on, but it's been a busy last couple of weeks, so I haven't had the time to do a quick update as to what's been happening. But we did a lot of exploring, a lot of traveling, and I haven't had the like a moment to myself really to do a quick video like this. But um there's going to be some more traveling coming up too because it is summer and there's lots of things open now that you can go to and see. And not just the touristy stuff, though we will be taking advantage of some of those. Um, but lately I've been doing a lot of mermaiding, a lot of swimming, getting my strength back, especially in my core for swimming underwater, as well as working on holding my breath for longer periods of time. I used to have like a 2 minute, 2 or 3 minute breath hold, and I'm trying to work my way up to getting up to 5. That would be nice. We are going to go do a lot of photo shoots and see different, I know the word in French, I'm trying to think of the word in English, different cliffs by the seaside. So we will go and try those. There are also diving pools here, which are literally natural springs in the middle of the forest, and you can scuba dive to go underneath into tunnels that lead into caves. That's really, really cool. I do not have scuba diving equipment, so I won't be doing that specifically, but I will definitely try to do some mermaiding underneath and meet some people there. We'll see how that goes. I've never been to a diving pool in my life, and I'm still alive, so I thought I would take advantage of that. And then lastly, of course, I am still working on my series, Bambi's Boogie Wonderland. I haven't posted much about this yet via email or on my website, but I will eventually. And in fact, I'm actually working on my email list right now. If you get an email from me and you're like, how did she get an email? Usually it's workshops, it's collaborations, it's past events that I had your email. And if you don't want to be part of the email list, it's totally fine. Just unsubscribe, no big deal. But outside of that, I've been doing a lot of work on writing and on creating a new art collection, as well as some statement pieces that will be sold for either this summer or next. We'll see. Really, I'm just trying a bunch of new things and I think I'm enjoying it. And by think, I mean I am enjoying it. It's nice to do different things. It's really nice. Anyhow, that's all for me. My arm is killing me from holding this camera. I do not have my usual stand. So anyhow, I'm wishing you wonder and room to be yourself from this side of the world. Adios. So I know people usually have a nice art studio and stuff like that. I don't right now. I have an art table, however, and I'm about to get to work. I just put on one of my favorite movies. If you know, you know. If you don't, then I can't help you. So I'm going to get started on what I finished last week. While planning to upgrade a painting of mine titled In Our Roots, one you'll see in this video, I found myself at a serious crossroads. I kept saying, okay, I'm ready to start. But then my vision would get blurry and my mind would race. Which colors go here and which ones go there? Should I keep the background or add new layers? The painting also has some mistakes on it already. I should cover those up, right? I should cover those up. And before I knew it, 40 minutes had passed. I got up to make myself a smoothie, light a candle, and rearrange my art table. Another 40 minutes. Then I sat down and thought the same thoughts. I really want this painting to turn out well, and I want to love it. I also want it to be done already.
Well, I knew the answer to this conundrum. It's the same one I give my students when I'm teaching my playful workshops. It's to start. And not only to trust the process like everyone keeps saying, but to give in to your curiosities and, as Miss Frizzle says, get messy. It's the only way to create what you like and what you want to admire each day. More importantly, we must create for ourselves.
It's like blue and green at the back here, kind of just to match the inside and to match the top here. And then again on this side, pretty much the same thing. I'm pretty proud of the work. I painted on the inside here, here on the left, and here on the right I painted as well, so I'm just waiting for that to dry and I'll take off the tape again and that'll be done.
It's impossible, and I mean absolutely impossible, for every single person to love what you make. They can be surprised, in awe, and say, wow, such amazing work, with a billion other compliments. But not everyone is going to love it so much that they themselves want to admire it each and every day. If you create your work for others in the way that you think they want it, you may succeed once or twice, but you will certainly burn out.
So I wanted to show you guys a little something. This is I think the complete of the box. I might add a little bit of gold accents, so to speak, around the perimeter, let's say. And this is the bottom side. Okay. And this is the top, which I severely love. I was going to paint on the inside in here. It looks like a magician's box. It's so dark inside, but then I thought I feel like that's just doing too much, and I also like to give other people the opportunity to add a little bit of their own personality to an object. So I figured this is probably, sorry about that adjustment, this is probably not the time to get all excessive. I feel like this is just exactly how I wanted it to be. So yeah, it captures what I wanted, and I hope you guys like it. I love the colors. It makes me think summertime, beach, spring. Yeah, feels good.
It sucks to create a collection of work with a validation mentality. Your insecurities of perfecting your own vision will not go away. Plus, most often your work is better than you imagined. Even when it's not, there's always somebody who would like it. If we learn to shift our focus to, I have this idea and I'm ready to bring it to life, over, I want to perfect my vision, I think it would change a lot, at least for the level of our anxiety. As much as it feels good to receive a compliment over my work, the most important thing for me is to create from a place of meaning and that my process follows suit. I'm a messy creator, and nothing is ever planned before getting started. I don't know which colors I will use until I see them mixed and say, yep, that's the one. I don't know which techniques I want to apply to certain areas, but I do know that my paintings turn out best when I have minimal control. Just let the tools do their own thing and trust that my hands know which way to go. Any mistakes, quote unquote, I make along the way are just an interruption in my vision flow, but they are what makes the foundation of my creation. Anytime someone says they like a piece, I always say, thank you. There are so many mistakes in it. And they respond with complete confusion, trying to figure out where these mistakes exist. They just don't know that what I made is a result of my mistakes, uncorrected and freely existing out in the open. So much so that they think it's intentional. And the reason I connect with these admirers is because they clearly embrace my mistakes as perfection. Each piece of mine has flaws of me in there.
Okay, so this is where I'm starting. Ignore the fact that it's all crinkly looking, but I usually paint without my frame on. But I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like before, and I know the lighting isn't that great, but this is what it looks like before. And right now, like in this very moment, I am kind of struggling as to what colors I want to eventually use to create the vision that I have in my head. And I know the key to it all is simply to just start painting and hope to God that it comes out as I see it, because I never draw my things first. I just paint and then hope that it turns out okay. And you can kind of see the form. The face looks kind of funky, but that's just how it is for now, because this is the depth, let's say. And I'm going to add some layers just to kind of bring it out a little bit more. I'm not a realism type of person, but I am somebody who likes to create kind of figurative, I guess if you have to be technical about it, it's kind of like figurative, impressionist, some sort of abstract, yada yada, blah blah blah. Anyway, but I'm struggling right now, and that's the truth. I think it's because in my head I'm like, oh, I have a vision of what I want. I know exactly what I want. What if I don't make what I want? Yeah. And then I know what the truth is that it's gonna turn out better than what I imagined. So like I need to just start. So here's me wasting time thinking about my own failures and possible doubts, because that's being human. Can't be an artist without being human, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna tackle it. Let's see how it ends up being. In case anyone is wondering what this is, how I got my palette, let's say palette. This is a frame that was inside a wooden frame that I bought. I bought a wooden frame, and this is the crappy glass that's inside of it. Maybe plexiglass, I don't know what it's called. I'm sure the edges could kind of cut me, but they're not that sharp. But yeah, I have two of them because I bought two frames. I used them for paper making, but I took out the glass because I don't need it. So that's an idea. If you don't have an actual palette, you can use one of these. You can see I can scrape off the skin, the acrylic skin very well. So just an idea if you need one. That's all.
The flaws are what we admire. We act as though every bit of an artist's process was planned and intentional, but it never goes this way. We are all for imperfection. We just have different ideas of how good imperfection appears. That's why I just told myself to get started. Just get going, because the mistakes are coming, and you're going to find ways to highlight their beauty within your piece. This is your intention, your purpose, and your reason for creation. So enjoy it.